Hello, I'm Semele Sherry of Triple Moon, and this morning I wanted to talk to you about embodying the divine feminine energies. Any of you who follow my blog or read my posts know that for me, my life mission seems to be this time around really focusing on embodying the higher self, on embodying the spirit in everyday life in a very practical, grounded way. And so what better way to embody the divine feminine qualities than to work with the divine feminine or the feminine chakras in the body? And I just wanted to give you a brief outline of what those are. I also have 3 days of workshops that I run to help people work with this energy, but this is just a very brief overview. So there are 3 feminine chakras, and I love the number 3. Obviously, I called my business Triple Moon because 3 is a very sacred number. It suggests multiplicity, it suggests expansion, because 2 energies coming together can create a third, and in many cultures it's a very sacred number. And to work with the divine feminine energies, I particularly like using the image of the goddess Bridget, who traditionally is associated with being the goddess of inspiration, poetry, healing and smithcraft, working with the forge, the fiery energies. And that kind of imagery really sits with how I see these 3 chakras as well. So the first feminine chakra, working from the top, is the crown chakra on the top of your head. And this chakra would be associated with obviously your connection to the divine and your higher self. And so it's inspiration, it's wisdom coming directly from the divine. So it's not tainted in any way, it's not twisted in any way, it's pure. And that's another aspect of this chakra, I think. It's the pure energy. In a way, it's your spiritual blueprint. So it's inspiration and it's knowledge coming directly from the divine. And in that sense, it's pure. So if you're using maiden mother crone imagery, which pagans and Wiccans do, I'm not specifically a pagan, but I know a lot of people use that imagery. The crown chakra would be the maiden. It's that purity, that inspiration, and wisdom that is untainted, that comes directly from the divine. And then the second chakra is the heart chakra. The second feminine chakra is the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is all about love. It's all about love, it's all about nurturing, it's all about healing, it's that holding, that caring energy. And this means love for self and others, of course, too. If you're using the maiden mother crone imagery, it would be the mother that sits here in the heart chakra. And in terms of Bridget, that would be the healing energy, because all love, all healing has to come from love, from compassion, from understanding and acceptance. So love is the healing energy. And then the third female chakra is the sacral chakra, just below the belly button. And the sacral chakra is like the powerhouse of energy. It's like a cauldron. It's very creative. It's where things are born, literally, if you're a woman. It's where things are gestated and born. It's our creative, powerful energy, and our ability to act in the world. Now, what I want to make clear is that these, oh yes, in terms of Bridget, that would be the forge. It's literally the fiery energy in which things are created and shaped. The thing I want to make clear is that this is just a sort of image or symbolism, if you like, to help you understand and work with the energies. But the three of them are intertwined. You know, each chakra contains a little bit of the other energy too. It's not, no chakra stands alone. It's a holistic, complete system. So just to know that. And the thing that has become really clear to me is that still today, particularly in the media, as women, or even as men using the divine feminine energy, it seems to be more comfortable for the world for us to exist only in one, when you need all three to be a complete and rounded being, human being. You need to embody all of these energies. So, for example, you have an obsession with one of the ways that the maiden energy of the wisdom, of the purity, has got twisted physically in the world is the image of the pure virgin. And we have that with the Christian Mary, who has to be virgin. That wasn't the initial meaning of the word. Virgin means pure, but complete unto yourself, so needing no other. It's actually the spiritual purity, that connection to the divine within you and the divine without. It's that kind of purity. It's not a physical purity at all, but there can be, well, still in the world there's an obsession with, you know, someone being pure in that way. And if you take that interpretation, then you can't connect with your sacral chakra, which, as well as being the creative and the powerhouse energy, it's also your sexual energy. So for many women, that image of being the pure virgin in the spiritual sense I'm using, that intact, complete to yourself, not the physical sense of someone who has not known physical sexual intercourse, then you can't access that sexual creative energy. And so, you know, you're wondering why you can't create projects or manifest anything that you want. And, you know, the same goes for, you can be someone who's very, very rooted in your sacral chakra, in your power. You're a powerful person. But, and what we often see in movies is any woman who is there, she's shown as being cruel. So she's not connected to her heart chakra. She has no loving, nurturing mother energy. So we label someone as a whore, or as, you know, a termagant. That's a great word, isn't it? That doesn't get used very often. A dragon, you know, a woman who's really aggressive. So we can't separate out these energies. You need to have all three of these divine feminine energies in order to embody the divine feminine. And you can work with these chakras in many ways. Movement is good, sounding is good, self-inquiry is good. And this is what I do in my workshops. If you wanted, I suppose, to sum up these three chakras in 3 words, it would be wisdom through the crown chakra, love in the heart chakra, and power in the sacral chakra. So that's just an interesting introduction to the divine feminine energies. Finn is agreeing with me there, my dog. That's an introduction to the divine feminine energies through the chakras. And of course, this is by no means the end of it. There's much more than that, but it's a really good way of thinking about divine feminine energies and learning to embody them. So blessings from sunny and very green Wales, and lots of love until we speak again.